Hello everybody, Cedric and CJ here, CR Wrestling Commentary, and today we'll be reviewing the All Elite Wrestling Collision that happened Saturday on TNT. This past Saturday, yeah, we get it about 5 days ago, but it takes a lot to gear up, especially when the household is getting sick, and I've been not so well, hand recovering, other stuff happening. It's just terrible for us, but we're gonna do this anyway because this is the best that we're gonna feel. And the one that took notes on this was Cedra. She took notes. She's gonna headline this. I'll chime in when I care to, if I want to, if I feel the need to. But other than that, she's gonna lead the way. So this is a Cedra one, y'all. It's probably gonna be better than the ones I do.
Don't grab the clicker.
Don't grab the clicker. Don't grab it. Not yet.
So Collision starts off with the whole opening promos with, Saturday night's right night for a fight. It was along the lines of what he's saying. And different people were saying different things. And then Ricky and Bill were entertaining, but I can't remember what they said. It's been too long. But let's see. Lance Archer did a promo talking about wrestling with Jake the Snake. I don't know why they have to drag Jake the Snake out of his cave every time that Lance Archer shows up, but that's what always happens. Then Swerve and Nana begin their promo, and Swerve gets hit in the face with a boot from off screen.
I thought it was funny.
Right in the grill piece, goes stumbling back, and we see it's AR Fox. AR finally got mad about getting kicked out of the Mogul Embassy, and now he's getting his revenge.
It took about a month or so, but he got there.
Month? I think he got kicked out before Wembley.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It took him a while to get mad.
Yeah, it took him a season to get upset.
Yeah, sure did. But he finally got mad. And they fight in the back and then down the ramp to the ring while the opening pyro is going off and everything.
Which was a good effect, I think.
It was. So instead of it being a fight off, it was a fight on, I guess. They get into the ring, and first match of the evening is Swerve versus AR Fox. So Swerve and AR they're wrestling. Lots of flips.
Yep. I'm so ticked off at you. I'm going to do flips. I'm not going to punch and elbow and kick and throw and slam. I'm going to do stunts.
Kevin Kelly makes a point of saying that nobody knows AR Fox like Swerve Strickland. I don't know how that can be the case. Now, if they know each other from outside of AEW, then that's information that they are privy to, and it makes no sense to us. Now, if he said no one knows AR Fox like, I don't know, Darby Allin, that would make more sense. We've had background on that, but for some reason, Swerve Strickland is an AR Fox aficionado. Who knew?
Who knew?
The match is too damn long. Lots of flips and spots and stuff. You can tell they worked together before. Okay. Finally, Swerve does an intricate powerbomb set up into a power slam. Then he comes out top rope with a double foot stomp and pins AR. Is finally over. Then the Gates of Agony come to the ring and they start advancing on AR Fox. But then the FTR comes to the ring and intervenes, and then they start to fight because it's a big match going on later involving all of them. So you got to set up this match like this. It's kind of New Japan style.
Yeah, and WWE style as well.
Then Ricky Starks and Big Bill come out because they're involved in the big match too, and there's more fighting. And then LFI comes out all dressed down in their suits. Roosh had a really nice navy blue suit. It's not even navy blue. It was a navy blue suit, and then he had like a midnight blue shirt. It was two blues, but it worked. Came out there fighting in their suits with Jalistico and the former number 10. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Preston Vance.
Thank you. And the assistant. Everybody's out there fighting. LFR and FTR are going to be on the same side later in the show. FTR trying to shake everybody's hand. They always trying to get a handshake. LFR's like, we ain't trying to hear it. After that,
they're all dogs.
And they're all dogs. That's right, because they're all dogs.
Yep.
Roosh, he tells you all the time, pedos. Everyone's pedos. So, of course, he's not going to shake dogs' hands. Dogs don't have hands. So, then it goes to a promo. It's Garcia. What's his name? Daniel Garcia?
Yep.
Daniel Garcia challenges MJF to a match for his title at Dynamite. MJF is like, am I gonna be in the ring with the wrestler or the sports entertainer? This is dumb. This is a dumb match to have. Why is it a dumb match to have? Because we already know that MJF is wrestling Jay White for the belt at Full Gear. This is a waste of time. It's a waste. Why are they doing this? Why are they acting like it's going to be something of merit, something that's going to be hard fought, something that someone wants to see, when we know that they're not going to give Daniel Garcia the belt before Full Gear and have him wrestle Jay White? That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, it's dumb booking, so I guess it could happen. But yeah, this is a waste of time.
But yeah, you already told us what the main event's going to be. Who's going to be wrestling for what? So now you're going to put this up like it's going to be Jeopardy? No, we know better. We know better. It insults your fans' intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Next match, Dasha's in the ring. She's trying to introduce the Baba Ganoush's Nash and McGregor. That's all I was able to get. But in the middle of her introduction, the Kingdom comes out, wheeling Neck Strong. What's his name? Roderick Strong, who's screaming Dasha like some invalid. She's in the ring looking like, what? He starts talking about something. Then the match starts. It's a squash match. What do they call it? The Kingdom.
Yeah.
They win. Assisted pile driver off the top rope, and Taven gets the pin.
It's a nice diving assisted pile driver too.
Yeah.
A spike pile driver. Yeah.
Let's see. Roderick Strong at the end of the match gets out the chair and attacks one of the fallen team members, and then feigns hurt and has to be helped back to his wheelchair because he is just so damaged. It's tired. Let's see. Third match, Darby Allin versus Lance Archer with Jake the Snake. Why?
Yep.
Why this match?
Mm-hmm.
Why Jake the Snake? Why don't you leave him be? Why you kept it? But they did it. So Lance Archer whoops Darby's ass from pillar to post. Several power bombs, black hole slams, some tossing suplexes. He whooped his ass. But Darby wins with a super Yoshitonic.
Yeah, about all he did.
That's it. That's all he did to Lance Archer. That's the only real damage he took from that move. And Darby won. There's no way Darby should have won that match. No way. He should have got the tossing suplex on the outside, dragged back into the ring, and pinned. That's what should have happened. That's what made sense.
Or stay outside, take a count out.
But that didn't happen. And then after the match is over, Jake start talking. He's talking about something. He's got some more guys, and the Righteous comes out. Great. Vince has got, his hair is freshly done, nice and twisted. He talks about something and prompts Archer to snatch Allen up into the iconoclasm. Leave Allen laying. That's the end of that.
So this right here, I am slightly curious to how they're going to have them all work together, because I'll be honest, the Righteous, Lance Archer, they could do something together.
Anything that keeps Archer on wrestling. It keeps him visible.
It's one thing to keep somebody there. It's another to keep them there and looking like they're, worthwhile. Archer has so much fun doing what he does. He looks indie with everything that he does. I think he's a well-intelligent wrestler. He knows right from wrong, but he's only going to take things as serious as they need to be taken. And AEW doesn't take themselves seriously at all. So it's just him doing, he's just going to do him and have fun.
I ain't getting paid for it. I'm not mad at him about it. Okay, next segment is an interview. Lexi's talking to Hype Man. Why is Lexi talking to Hype Man? It's really random. And I don't even know what they're talking about, but in the middle of it, Swerve comes in and starts boasting about what he did to AR Fox.
They didn't even get to the middle of it.
Nope. And then Hype Man gets mad and is like, you know what? Penta loves family, and he like what you did going into Hangman Page's house and invading his family. So how about y'all wrestle next week and he teach you about family?
Yeah.
It was the dumbest setup to arrange for a match for the following week. It was so stupid. Nobody involved in anything to do with anything having to do with each other. But I don't like what you did, so you're gonna fight the man that's not here.
Yep.
Moving on. So the Acclaimed are the Trios champions. They have been for 69 days. So
yay.
They had to have the Acclaimed 69-day championship. No, not championship. Celebration.
Yeah.
And it was stupid. They had balloons and they had a trophy with 69 on it, and Nigel made some nasty jokes. It was funny. But
he was right on time with everyone.
He was. But after it was all over, then randomly Dalton Castle and then the boys come out. They go through the whole thing, the whole intro, him feeding the baby chicks the invisible food, him talking to the camera. They get in the ring, he poses, they strip him, and I'm trying to figure out why are you doing this? Why you got to go through the whole spiel? And then he gets the trophy, he being Dalton, looking pesky with it, and decides, okay, he slams it outside on the floor
to get it started.
And then the fight breaks out.
And I'm like, Dalton Castle is a babyface.
Mm-hmm.
This is dumb.
Mm-hmm. But the fight breaks out. They start fighting inside. They start fighting outside. The ref shows up, ring the bell. It's a 3-on-3 match, apparently for the belts. That Dalton Castle and the boys lose. They take a very long time to lose.
Yep.
Claim win with the mic drop on one of the boys. And basically they just use some more people from the Ring of Honor roster to do a stupid job on AEW television.
Yep.
Humiliating Ring of Honor talent once again.
Ring of Honor stand alone. Technically, nobody watches. When you get, they might have maybe 300,000 viewers maximum. That's what I think. And the best way to get your Ring of Honor coming that you, I bought Ring of Honor. Okay. And you finally find a place for it. You finally get venues. You finally going from place to place and traveling. And the best thing you can do for it is bury it on your main show. That's what you do. Every single Ring of Honor talent loses. And then the Ring of Honor talent that you think is worth something, you won't let them be on Ring of Honor. You bring them up to your main shows and don't even showcase Ring of Honor. And then your Ring of Honor belts, you defend on your main shows. So what good is Ring of Honor?
Good question.
Because you watch Ring of Honor, the only one holding it down are the women, truthfully, the women. Athena's at the top.
She is. She's carrying that. She's carrying it on her damn back.
The women's division is what you need to watch on Ring of Honor. Everything else is just a hodgepodge of what? That's all it is. Veterans and Ring of Honor originals to more or less people in our age group losing to new people. That's it. Just losing to new people. So they just cut the knees off of Ring of Honor and say that we're going to showcase those belts on our main shows and have all the Ring of Honor people beaten on the main shows. So, yeah. Let's move on.
The next match was, excuse me, Kip Sabian and the Workhorsemen versus Mark Briscoe and Naturally Limitless, who is Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes. It was a match. So I can really say it was a match. Mark gets the win with the froggy bow. And then he goes on and goes back to the back to talk to Lexi and challenges Jay White for his title shot against MJF for Full Gear on Dynamite. You know, he seemed kind of bothered that he was walking around with a belt that don't belong to him. So Mark challenged him.
Yep.
Good to have Mark back. He's been injured. I think they say he had knee injuries. But he looks good.
I forgot how believable his promos are.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks healthy. He's got new tattoos. He's ready to go.
I cannot divulge that information.
Ha.
Mark cracks me up. Mark is funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't do too many promos with Jay around. He was sort of the backup guy and the guy that kept Jay in line during the promo.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you watch those, I noticed it so long ago, and I was like, he's keeping Jay in line so Jay don't go too far, because Jay can't wait to go too far. And I was like, man, he is the wrangler. He is the wrangler of his brother. And now, you know, Mark going at it alone, he got different gear, and, you know, he means what he says. He says what he means, but it's still funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wanting to see, you know, Mark gonna lose, you know, which would have happened about an hour ago, because with this, it's Wednesday and it's 9:38, so well 9:38 p.m. to let you all know. So if that match happened, Mark would have just gone to lose, and plus it's him against, you know, him and three others. So yeah, good luck.
The next match was Sakura versus Willow.
You need a cough drop?
Yeah, they're in the back. No, we can get through this.
You sure?
Yes.
Drink some water or
There's
something?
nothing over here. We can get through it. Willow versus Sakura. Willow is happy again. She's no longer dark eyed. She's back to herself. The match went too long. Willow wins with a Dr. Bomb, and you know that's it.
Yeah, that's what they call it, Dr. Death Steve Williams. But yeah, Akira Hokuto innovated it. Dangerous Queen Bomb. So, you know, go ahead, keep going.
Okay, let's see. There was a promo / interview. Lexi was talking to Joe, and Joe was talking about his TV title of some sort. He's defeated everybody who's, you know, challenging for the title, and Keith Lee walks up and says, not everybody. So they have a big man stare off, and they're going to wrestle on Dynamite.
Yeah, they want to rectify that problem. It's like, okay, let's see.
Okay. And then lastly is the main event, which was Ricky Starks and Big Bill and the Gates of Agony versus LFI, Rush, and Preston Vance running with FTR. And it was a long match. It was a lot going on. It wasn't a bad match. I enjoyed it. But I'm not gonna write down a blow for blow with 2, 4, 6, 8 dudes. You can forget that.
Okay, what if it was 6 dudes and 2 women?
It's 8 dudes. You can forget that. Not going through all that. Roosh and Dax hit Khan with the big rig. It was surprising. It was very good.
But it was scary for a second. But
yeah.
Roosh did what he could to compensate for his screw up because it was too high angle.
Yeah.
And it looked, you know, I rewound it quite a few times. It looked like he made the most tiniest adjustment to try to protect Khan at the last second, because Khan was vertical.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not how that's supposed to go.
No, it's not. But you know, it makes sense because Roosh doesn't work with Dax to do the big rig, so they don't have their timing right. And I think, to me, looked like Roosh was probably happy to be back because he was very energized.
Yeah.
But after they hit,
you don't burn bridges over there in Mexico.
Oh, really?
United States of Mexico, AAA and CMLL. No, he done burned too many bridges.
Okay.
Even at the nearly another defunct, but basically like their AEW, because AAA, CMLL, they're roughly equal, but there's another one there that's pretty much like you're never going to be up there with them. Yeah, they're not happy with him either. So he's got to be somewhere. So yeah, he should be happy.
Yeah.
He need to stop messing up.
So after the big rig, Roosh hits Khan with, I guess it's the bull's horns. I don't know what the move is called.
Yeah, me neither. But it's a hesitation drop kick.
Yeah, Roosh gets the pin. LFI still won't shake FTR's hand
because they're all dogs.
House of Black comes out, attacks FTR, and then BCC, the British Combat Club, what is it? Blackpool Combat Club.
Good grief, woman.
Shows up and assists, and the House of Black escapes.
Yep.
And that's about it. That was the show.
Yep. And since that's the show.
Oh, and let me say,
okay.
Khan, who is now once again part of the 6-man tag team champions of Ring of Honor, had to be pinned. He had to be pinned in all this. Right?
Yep.
Right? Why couldn't Ricky be pinned? Why couldn't Big Bill be pinned? No. One of the Gates of Agony and ROH, one of ROH's champions. They got belts.
It would have been better if Ricky got pinned by Dax or Roosh to start up a new storyline or continue an old one. But they went with who's least known, least popular, and whatnot. And I'm going to tell you, the only reason Khan didn't start is because they don't present him as one.
He could probably out-wrestled a lot of them.
Khan is awesome.
Clean, polished, safe, intimidating. All that.
All they got to do is just let him work. I'd like to see a match with him and Dax. It'd be a match that Dax could possibly win, since Dax's only win singles-wise is over Cash. And why did they do that? We don't know. I don't know. That was just done back then. But Bishop Khan, that guy is somebody I always watch. I watch all his matches. Toa Leona, I'm getting up there with him.
He's come a long way since we first saw him.
Yep.
He's improved a whole lot.
So this
a lot more control, a lot safer.
This Mogul Embassy thing could be so epic if they let it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Cage is wrestling more or less like he should when we see him. He ain't doing all that stupid stuff. I mean, man, that could be a faction, a dangerous one.
Yeah.
A dangerous one. If they let it. And you can tell Swerve is working hard.
Mm-hmm.
He's working hard. Him and Nana, when you see Gates of Agony, Khan, he reminds me of Arn Anderson. He come out and he give you 100% and nothing less.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep. Win or lose, he don't come in with resting bitch face if he got to do the job. Nope. You never can tell.
You never. You thought he knew he was gonna win when he came through the curtain.
Consummate professional.
So don't sleep on Khan. Watch these matches. Watch Ring of Honor. Watch Bishop Khan. Watch him. That man is awesome. Just saying. But look, we're gonna get on up out of here. All right. So this has been Cedra and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary on AEW Collision. And with that, y'all be good, be chill, be safe, and we'll see you next time.